Yeah, let's do Rainbolt. Me personally, I love GeoGuessr. I love Warcraft Guesser, as some people might know. We're pretty okay at it, I would say. Pretty alright. Alright, let's watch it. Krasinski says, find me. Uh-oh. Ted Krasinski? He's the guy from The Office, right? Yeah, that's what I know.
I was challenged to find locations from the new movie Fountain of Youth, streaming now on Apple TV Plus.
Wait, they paid him to do this for a promo? This goes kind of hard.
There's this one scene of John Krasinski on a moped chase,
oh, it's
and we're
John
gonna find
Krasinski,
exactly where those
not
locations
Ted.
were captured. All right, let's give it a watch, shall we?
Isn't that the Unabomber? I said Ted Krasinski. I'm sorry, Uncle Ted popped in my head. I'm sorry.
I mean, obviously, I do have
This
an upper
guy's
hand
nice
here.
too.
Obviously, this is Thai, and this is in Bangkok, and it looks like Chinatown.
Bangkok.
I'm hoping I can recognize at least one or two locations, and then backtrack using logic of where he was traveling from and to hopefully find the exact path he took.
Rainbolt is insane. Whoa!
Okay, so this canal right here is pretty distinct, especially with this bridge, the intricate design in the bridge. What's also helpful too is we have a point of reference because we do have what looks like the Mahanakan building right here. So we could actually, theoretically, if I didn't know where this was, or I think I know where this is, we could actually just kind of draw a line to kind of know exactly where we would be aligned based off the perspective of the camera and the building there. But
I don't know how he fucking knows all this shit, dude.
I do think I know where this is. And we're going to use this, and then I'm going to try and backtrack. So obviously, it looks like it's near Chinatown. And this canal right here, if we start on this canal, we can see that they use the same, I've seen these, they use this distinct, like lamps and light fixtures only on this canal. Or the only that I've seen. I'm assuming that the bridge, we have that green bridge right here, and it's actually near...
That green bridge right there, dude! The light fixtures are actually more like something I've ever seen. Like, what the how does he know this?
A four-way stop, so let's just keep clicking until we get a bridge that makes sense. There's a bridge there.
Dude, he's a gamer.
Right? Doesn't quite look right because he came out of an alley right in front of that bridge, so it's not that one. And
this is me with
Warcraft
GeoGuessr.
Let's make sure. Okay, so we have.
Oh my god, he got the graffiti too.
The graffiti with the sticker right there, and the same sticker is still there. So yeah, okay,
crazy.
So one location down. Okay, and then he came down this alley, which lines up with the moped on fire. This is the same alley, and then hopefully this building that he turned into. Yep, there it is.
This is advanced
So that's the same
autism.
building. He's coming down the alley there. So we need to make sure if this road right here.
Do you think his brain is like a supercomputer? Like, I don't want to like glaze too hard, but I feel like he's got supercomputer brain. I don't even know.
He's driving down is also the same road. I think the most distinct thing here is gonna be this blue paneled window on this road. So
this random blue paneled window is how I'm gonna get him.
let's click and see if we can see anything here that makes sense. The road does look the same, I will say that. And yep, there's a
and shit changes too over the years, right? Like how?
Blue panel stuff. So far so good. That was pretty easy. We found a couple locations here. Came down here, took a turn, went through this alley, and ended up at the canal crashing right here.
Yo, Thailand looks nice.
But where did he start is the question. Okay, so and I think I might be able to actually, I don't know, I mean aerial is pretty tough because it's, well, aerial, and you don't get the typical view that you're used to. But I can walk you through my thought process and where I think this is and why I think it's here. And this is purely just using pre-existing knowledge I have on Bangkok. So we have what looks like 2 3-lane highways here. Also, this is funny because, wait, look, they're driving right here. Okay, so we have 2 3-lane highways here with railroad on the same elevation as the highway. The only place that I know that happens is near the Safan Toksin Bridge.
Dude, there's people that live in this freaking town their entire life, and this guy knows it better than they do. I don't even know, man.
The BTS.
This is crazy shit.
At first I thought, when I first watched this, I thought this was going to be a tollway, like to like Suvarnabhumi. But then I realized that there's motorbikes on this and that there's no motorbikes on the tollway. And if that is the case, then this building right here actually does make sense. Because this would be central Bangkok. And they actually do have tons of food and vendors out there too. And this is the building I thought it was, and we can see actually the red tents out there. And then
he found it!
railroad right here on the same elevation as the 2 3-lane roads. So that is right there, and it looks like he...
Chad, don't ever ask fucking Rainbolt to not find anything, man. This is impossible. I genuinely think there's like almost nothing he can't do. Like with time limits, yeah, obviously he has to strain himself, but like this is like limitless time. He's been contacted by the CIA, right?
Drove down on this road right here. Can pretty much 100% confirm that, especially with the angle of this very distinct top of the building there. So we can put the other location, which is actually further away here.
Actually, he's right here in Antarctica.
So he was here at first, and he ended up over here. So that's actually pretty funny. He's making some distance here. And for the sake of learning, though, this is the code I would have used if I didn't have that background knowledge. And basically, this just gives us railways and highways that could make.
You can't convince me he's not a Fed. Come on. Why do you have this technology?
Sense for it to be on.
For
and
what?
You can see here that with it being right here, it would have worked. So this is overpass turbo, and you can use the same code if you're ever in a similar scenario. Okay, so we have one more to find, I think. Hopefully I can find it pretty quickly. I think this is going to be the hardest too, because this is actually, I don't know how I'm going to find this actually. That looks like the colors of a 7-Eleven right there. So that could help maybe. And then there's like a market here. I could just scan Chinatown for markets with that mosaic kind of tiling.
What if he watches movies not like we do to enjoy a movie story? He actually just watches the movie and starts analyzing where it's filmed, man. Like, he's not listening to the story at all. This guy, dude, does this guy have a girlfriend or a wife? I wonder what it's like. He's just like constantly thinking about geolocations.
But I've never seen a road like this in Chinatown, because usually the pavement in Chinatown is like red, and I don't think you would really have soys like this in Chinatown. Wait, I guess I could try and see if the vendors have anything on there that's Googleable, because there is tons of text on the carts. I'll have to look to see if it's a store name or just like what they're selling, because usually they don't have like addresses on their carts.
Yeah.
So this is a car he stole on the moped, which is just selling bananas. I actually get to use the little tie. I'm able to read if the font is hopefully kind to me. That's like egg store. Oh, well, that makes sense. Okay, or egg shop. The thing about Thai is that learning the different fonts is like the hardest part about learning how to read Thai. There's some ads here.
He knows how to read Thai? There's different fonts?
Too. Nothing readable for me.
Dude.
Rice. He's at like a market.
How? He can read different languages?
I mean, I could just scan like markets in
that.
Chinatown, but I don't think this is Chinatown. Especially because he was coming from south, from the Safontaxin Bridge. It's probably not on the same side. It's probably not over there. Ooh. Okay, so this is the menu. But the fact that the branding of this has like a person pointing means that I think maybe the top, especially with the period in between, that maybe this is a store name. And I could try and Google that by typing it, but I could get about, I think that's about as far as I get. And then I don't know, the font is too weird for me to be able to know that, so I won't be able to read that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to screenshot this and then select the text and then
translate
Google it.
Oh my
gosh,
god!
That's actually, that would be the luckiest thing of all time. It's literally the right road. And that's a sign right there.
Sign!
Oh my gosh. I don't know what that word is either. But shout out to this restaurant. And that's the mosaic tile. That's awesome. Wait, let me see if there's a better view. Yep, that's it.
Oh my god, he found it.
The moped was right here. And the sign is still there and everything. The real question is, okay.
Dude, if the feds can always find you, chat. Don't deny it.
So the lanterns aren't there anymore.
There's no way. He's not the only one with this kind of power. There's gotta be feds everywhere that can do this.
Then
find this. Good one,
I was
chat.
right. I mean, every corner.
Look at the Dorians!
Right, and these are the locations. That was really fun. I actually really enjoyed that because it's like using knowledge that I've really spent a lot of time focusing on over the years of being observant. That was a really fun kind of like challenge for me. Obviously, I have somewhat of an advantage there, but you guys can watch Fountain of Youth streaming now on Apple TV Plus. I hope you guys like this, subscribe, or don't, and I'll see you guys next time.
That was an ad. I really enjoyed that, even though it was an ad. Dude,
know exactly.
insane. I don't even know what to say. Again, we always watch Rainbolt, right? And we always do this kind of thing where it's like, oh, well, he's doing like a time challenge or like you can't move around. When he has the ability to look around, he can find anything. He can read Thai. Like, what? This guy's a Fed. There's no way. W ad? Yeah. Now you do WoW GeoGuessr? I don't know, man. I feel like you have so much more knowledge in the real world, especially because it's like, I played WoW a lot, right? But it's all the same shit. I don't have to, you know, learn how to read, I don't know, Orcish or something.